Today marks the 15th anniversary of Super Smash Bros. Brawl. Since its initial launch in Japan on January 31st, 2008, this game has gone on to sell over 13 million copies, making Brawl one of the Wii's biggest hits. With this entry being the introduction to the Smash Ball and Assist trophies, this game helped pave the way to what we know and love about Smash today. Still cherished to this day by many and gamers alike, I will be sharing with you 30 facts that you probably don't know about Super Smash Bros. Brawl. There are data mined files for 7 cut character slots in Smash Brawl. The first 3 belong to Dr. Mario, Roy, and Mewtwo, who all debuted in Melee. The other 4 belong to brand new characters that were not only cut from this game, but still remain to be added to Smash to this day. This includes Dixie Kong, Plusle and Minun, Toon Zelda, and Toon Sheik. Together, these 7 cut characters are known as the Forbidden 7. Using Ike, the Ice Climbers, and this amazing strategy, YouTuber Taituku06142 holds the co-op world record in home run contest, achieving a whopping score of 34,928.5 meters. YouTuber Shopayo, on the other hand, was able to optimize a tool-assisted speedrun in co-op using Ike and Mario to achieve a score just barely higher than Taituku's record with a score of 35,002.7 meters. While no human has ever actually attained this score, today it is believed to be the maximum possible distance achievable. Brawl was the first game to feature voice acting from Samus, as Zero Suit Samus has several spoken taunts.
Is that all? Try me. Try me. You're mine.
The racetrack featured in the Mario Circuit stage has its entire track modeled, despite only seeing a fraction of it in the stage itself. The track appears to be based on Figure 8 Circuit, a track which was released with Mario Kart DS a few years earlier. This theory was later proven correct when Nintendo renamed the stage itself to Figure 8 Circuit for Ultimate. Wolf, Jigglypuff, and Toon Link were not part of Subspace Emissary because these characters were added to the Brawl roster so late in development that they were almost not even included in the game in the first place. Additionally, Sonic appears so late in Subspace and is only playable for the final boss for the same reason, as Sonic was a last-minute addition. Smash Brawl was first officially announced at E3 in 2005 by former Nintendo president Satoru Iwata. Masahiro Sakurai, who directed the previous 2 installments, was actually surprised by the reveal. He was not yet informed about the plans for a new game, and found out at the same time as the rest of us during E3. Shortly after the reveal, Iwata met with Sakurai to see if he'd be interested in returning to the franchise. Should Sakurai refuse, the plan was to port Melee to the Wii with added online play. Thankfully, however, Sakurai agreed, and thus Smash Brawl was born, starting official development in October 2005. The Ice Climbers don't slip on ice physics. Mario creator Shigeru Miyamoto approached Sakurai about adding Pac-Man to the roster. Sadly, Sakurai believed that this idea was too far-fetched. As we now know, however, Pac-Man would later be added to this game's successor for Wii U. Sonic's victory theme in Brawl is actually the same as the stage clear theme featured in Sonic the Hedgehog from 2006, making this the only victory fanfare taken directly from another game. With enough damage, it's actually possible to destroy the Landmaster, forcing Fox, Falco, and Wolf's final smash to end early. However, this is incredibly difficult to pull off without hacking, as doing so requires an enormous amount of damage. The villager from Animal Crossing was considered to be part of Smash Brawl. He was later dismissed entirely because Sakurai believed he wasn't suited for battle. Like Pac-Man, however, this didn't stop Villager from appearing as a playable character later in the franchise. Ridley was originally supposed to appear as an assist trophy. Additionally, when asked if Ridley was ever considered as a playable character, Sakurai stated that making Ridley playable would have been impossible without putting their best effort into it. He added that Ridley may have been a little slow as a fighter. It wouldn't be for another 10 years until Ridley finally became playable in Ultimate. A long wait overdue indeed. This is hilarious. Solid Snake can actually be seen hiding inside the cardboard box trophy. The Primate's face will be different every time you load up in the Subspace Emissary. Sakurai considered making Mies playable, but decided against it. He stated that it didn't seem right at the time to have Mies punching and kicking. Once again, as we now know, the Mies did eventually become playable later in the series. There is a really funny glitch that can occur in the stage Bridge of Eldin. If certain characters begin their final smash as the bridge is reforming, their final smash will last indefinitely. The most notable character for this glitch is Rob, who will enter into his final smash and remain invincible for the duration of the rest of the match. Despite not releasing for over a year after the Nintendo Wii launched in November of 2006, Brawl was actually originally conceived to be a launch title for the system. It was meant to showcase the differences between the GameCube and Wii and show off the new online capabilities. In the stage Big Blue, and with the help of the Bunny Hood, Sonic can outrun the F-Zero vehicles. There appears to be a giant mysterious statue of Rob in the background of the stage Port Town Aerodive. However, not many people know that this creepy statue actually first appears in the original game that this stage is based on. In F-Zero GX for the GameCube, you can see this very statue in the Port Town track. During the opening cutscene, hidden characters are not shown until they are unlocked, with the exception of Ness, Marth, Sonic, and Snake. Mushroomy Kingdom is a side-scroller stage that is a one-to-one remake of the original Super Mario Bros. World 1-1 and 1-2. You can even find the hidden block in the stage that's from the exact same spot from the original game. There were several character swaps during the roster planning. Crystal from the Star Fox series was considered for the roster, however was scrapped in favor of Wolf due to time constraints and moveset concerns. Additionally, Blastoise was considered instead of Squirtle for the Pokemon trainer. The reason Squirtle was chosen over Blastoise, however, is because Sakurai felt that adding Squirtle would better represent the evolution of Pokemon, as Squirtle, Ivysaur, and Charizard represent all three stages of a Pokemon's evolution. In All-Star mode, the order of opponents fought is based on the order in which their game series were released chronologically, beginning with Mr. Game & Watch and ending with Olimar. Characters were originally going to visually show battle damage. Sakurai stated that this would have been a mechanic that damaged a character's armor and equipment throughout the fight, putting them at a disadvantage. You can even view some of the injured player textures within the game files. This mechanic was never implemented due to time constraints. Brawl was the first Wii appearance for Zero Suit Samus, Kirby, Meta Knight, King Dedede, and Olimar. Sakurai literally left a picture of his cat in the ice area in the Pokemon Stadium 2 stage. The announcer for Smash Bros. Brawl is Pat Cashman. He was also the announcer on Bill Nye the Science Guy. There is a trophy in Smash Brawl that literally takes 100 hours to get. Once you play a total of 100 hours within active battles, you are awarded the Ashley Robbins trophy from another code, 2 Memories. When asked why the Geno Mii costume was added to Smash 4, Sakurai revealed that he thinks Geno fits in really well with Smash, and that he actually intended for Geno to be a playable fighter all the way back in Brawl. This was never panned out, unfortunately, likely due to the fact that Square Enix co-owns the rights to the character and that a deal couldn't be reached. Geno remains as an unplayable character to this day. When playing as Snake on the stage Shadow Moses Island, you can activate a secret codex by pressing the down taunt command for a single frame. Colonel Roy Campbell, Octagon, or Mei Ling will show up and give a short description of any random character on the battlefield.
There's a big eyeball walking around here. That's just Jigglypuff. Jigglypuff.
Additionally, according to his taunt conversation with Octagon, Snake appears to dislike Sonic. While the reasons are mostly unclear, one popular theory is that it references how Sonic's Japanese voice actor, Akio Otsuka, is the son of Chikao Otsuka, who voices Sonic's nemesis, Dr. Eggman Robotnik. Coincidentally, Chikao also voices Big Boss in Metal Gear Solid 4. It's also possible Snake's disliking of Sonic is a reference to how hedgehogs eat snakes in the wild.
But why? You must have some kind of reason.
Nope, just don't like it.
There is a Brawl-inspired fanfiction titled Subspace Emissaries World's Conquest. This fanfiction was considered the single largest individual work of English literature, with over 4.1 million words. That's the same as reading through all the Harry Potter books 4 times over. Sadly, today, this fanfic no longer holds that record. And with that, those are 30 things that you didn't know about Super Smash Bros. Brawl. This video was so much fun to make, as Brawl was one of my biggest Nintendo Wii standouts in my childhood. During my research, I learned lots of new things about this game, and I hope you did too. If you are still here, I just want to thank you so much for watching until the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed. Hopefully I'll see you all again next time, and have a great day.